Hey, what is up you guys? My name is Catherine. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my January and February favorites. I don't really buy enough products to do a monthly favorites video, so I've decided that I'm going to start doing bi-monthly favorites videos instead. I'm especially excited about this video because everything I'm talking about today is from the drugstore, so it's all pretty affordable, which is really exciting. I love all these products, and who knows, maybe you'll find a new favorite. The first two things I'm going to talk about are both primers, and these are both super similar products. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and I am the shade Fair, and then this is the Wet n Wild Dewy Face Primer, and these products are extremely similar. They're both just a lotion-y thing that can be used as a base, and they have pearlized pigment in them. This one advertises that you can use it over, under, mix it in with your foundation, whereas this is just advertised as a primer. However, I think they would both work as both. I think the advantage of the L'Oreal one is that it comes in different shades. This is what the two look like. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and this is the Wet n Wild Face Primer. I've been loving both of these under my makeup lately. I just think since I have drier skin, they're really hydrating feeling. They feel so nice on the skin. Here's them both more a little blended out. And they do add a bit of life to foundations. I personally find if I'm wearing a super full coverage foundation, the glow doesn't shine through, but if I'm wearing a lighter coverage foundation, then it does shine through. And I do think that both of these have a nice tacky finish to them, and both of them help my makeup last longer. So I love both of these. This one is more expensive, but I bought it with a 50% off coupon, so I think I only ended up paying like $6 for it when really it's $12. And this one is $5. You get 1.3 ounces of product in the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and you get 0.84 ounces of product in the Wet n Wild Face Primer. The next product I'm talking about is a foundation. This is the C.Y.O Long Lasting Lifeproof Foundation. I got the shade 103, and I don't think this is really the right shade for me. I do need to use my LA Girl white foundation mixer when I use it, but this foundation is amazing. I think I'm gonna make a video just about this foundation on its own. It's $7 for 1 ounce of foundation, which drugstore foundations have been getting so expensive that the fact that this is $7 is so amazing. The packaging's great. Like, it's a plastic bottle, so it doesn't feel luxurious or anything, but like it has a pump and this little like elevator thing so the product gets pushed up as you use it, which is so great. This foundation, the coverage is amazing. It looks great on my skin. I do have normal to dry skin, so if you're someone with oily skin, you might not love this foundation. However, I think that even if you just use like a matte setting powder, that really anyone can make this foundation work for them. The shade range looks great. Like, they have all the shades out at the Walgreens by me, and it actually has a good shade range, like especially for the drugstore, but like this is so great. I think I am gonna just make a video on this at some point, but I love this foundation. I think it is so overlooked and more people should try it out. Speaking of foundation, I am going to talk about the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. I'm not going to go as far as to call this a favorite, just for a few reasons. I absolutely love the finish of this foundation. It feels so great on my skin. It wears nicely. It makes my skin look amazing. However, $9 for half an ounce of product, which cushions tend to be more expensive, and I wasn't mad about the price when I bought it because of all of this plastic packaging. I was like, yeah, they had to like design and manufacture all of this. Of course it's going to be more expensive. But I have not worn this that many times, and it's already starting to dry out. So I'm not too happy about that, and I'm also not too happy about the shade range or lack thereof that this foundation comes in. It only comes in like 7 shades, and it doesn't go very deep. So I think there's just some things that need to be improved with this foundation. I do really like the cushion applicator actually, so I might refill this with one of my lighter coverage foundations and see how that works for me. But while I really loved how this foundation looked on my skin, I don't think I will be repurchasing, so therefore it is not really a favorite. I just did want to mention it since I have talked about this a ton on my channel in the past month. Up next, I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I have been absolutely loving this concealer. I did a comparison of it to Shape Tape, and I think the best way for me to describe this is it is the perfect combination of like an in-between of Shape Tape and my ColourPop No Filter concealer. Like it's not as full coverage as Shape Tape, but it's more full coverage than the ColourPop No Filter concealer, and it's a little bit less creamy than the ColourPop one, but it's more creamy than Shape Tape, so it still works on my skin. I love it. I love the way this blends out. I'm happy with the coverage. I'm never someone that really needs super full coverage, and you can still build it up. And it's $7 for 0.11 ounces of product, so it's not really that cheap. However, it is still cheaper than buying a high-end concealer, and the shade match is great for me, and since the ColourPop one is always out of stock in my shade, I'm really glad that I found another concealer that I truly do love. More from Makeup Revolution, I have these Makeup Revolution liquid highlighting drops. These are amazing. These are a perfect dupe for the Cover FX Custom Enhancer highlighting drops, like 100% dupe. I see no difference between these two, and I love mixing these in with my foundation to give me some added glow. I love the glow that they give, and they also are a great highlighter to use over top of foundation. If you're someone that doesn't love liquid highlighters, like, you probably won't love them over top of foundation, but I personally do love them. I've never had issues with them lifting my foundation, and they're great. I've used them like every other time I've done my makeup since I bought them. Next up, I have two more things from Wet n Wild. I have the new Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palette. I picked up the Nude Awakening palette, and these palettes are amazing. They're $5, and while I'm not going to go ahead and say that these are the best shadows in the world, for the price, they're phenomenal. I have them on my eyes right now. I use this, and then this lighter shade is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Iced Latte, which is, these came out so long ago, but I bought this for the first time in January and I've been obsessed with it. So just a quick shout out to this. I won't talk about it a lot because it's been out for forever, but this is great. I love how affordable this is. Like I said, the Drugstore has just been raising its prices lately. Milani released an eyeshadow palette that's $20. 20. Like, excuse me? So I love that this is affordable. Both the shimmers and the mattes are great. The mattes do need to be built up, but they aren't really patchy. Like, they blend really nicely, so needing to build them up doesn't bother me, especially for the price. So if you're someone who's been in the market for affordable eyeshadow, there is one that is a good modern renaissance dupe. There is the Comfort Zone Reloaded, and there is Not a Basic Peach, which is a peachy tone palette, and that has a little like blue pop in it, I think. So that one's pretty unique. It's just, I've seen a lot of peach tone palettes. I love this one. I've been using it a lot, and I think I'm going to do a tutorial with it soon, so stay tuned for that. Last thing from Wet n Wild, I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This is not a new formula, but the shade that I got is new. I got the shade Blossom Glow, and I absolutely love it. I have it layered over another highlighter right now, and it's so beautiful on my skin tone. Before, I think the lightest one they had was Precious Petals, which was more of a golden toned highlighter, which I've mentioned before. I don't really love golden toned highlighters on me, so I just love this one. It's the perfect icy peachy silver. I think it's actually a great dupe for the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost highlighter in Eclipse. So if that's one that you really wanted but you didn't want to pick up for various reasons, Jeffree sucks, this one might fill that desire in your life. I have two eyeliners I want to talk about. Neither of these are new products. I picked up the LA Girl Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, and I've been using this in my waterline, both on my lower and upper lash line, and I absolutely love it. It stays put like an absolute dream. I legit started crying after I did my makeup today, not crying because I was sad, but I had something under my contact, so my eye was just like, please get this out of my eye. And while everything else around my eye had to be retouched, the eyeliner in my waterline was perfectly fine. So amazing. $3, and it's amazing. The second eyeliner is a liquid liner. This is the Prestige Cosmetics liquid eyeliner. It's extreme long-lasting waterproof. Ooh. And this is the shade Black, obviously. This is actually the first eyeliner I ever used. I got this in the 7th grade or 6th grade or something like that, and the only reason I ever stopped buying it was because my Ulta stopped carrying it and I couldn't find it in any stores near me. But Shop Hush just started selling this, and I was like, oh my god, I have to buy this and see if it was as great as I remember. And the applicator on this is amazing. It's so thin. You can create such a precise small wing. Like, a lot of times I just end up doing a really big dramatic wing because I can't get the precision that I want, and now I can do small wings. I can do just really thin liner on my lashes. This dries down super quick, so that's great for someone like me with hooded eyes. I don't have to worry about this transferring onto my little hoodie when I open my eyes up. The only thing that I don't love about it is that it's not the deepest black. It is like a little chalky charcoaly looking when it dries down. However, I found that if I just layer a little bit of my Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid liner in jet black over this, it makes for the absolute perfect wing. The last actual makeup item I have to talk about is the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara, which I did a little mini review and demo of this a couple weeks ago on my channel, and I just wanted to mention that I am still loving this as much as I did before. I absolutely love how this smells. It makes me so happy. I think the packaging is so adorable, and I love how this makes my lashes look. I haven't loved a mascara this much in quite a minute. That's it in terms of proper makeup. I do want to mention these lashes because I normally freaking hate lashes, and I love these. These are the Cara Lashes number WSP. I don't know why it's number, if it's actually letters. You can get these on Shop Miss A or Shop Hush. On Shop Miss A they are $1, and on Shop Hush they are $2. Super cheap. I have them on right now. I think they're the perfect combination of like natural with just a little bit of drama, because like obviously if you're wearing fake lashes you don't want them to look completely natural, but they do blend in really well. I'm going to pop up on the screen a picture of the actual lash band like blending in with my lashes. They have a really nice thin lash band, which makes them super easy to work with, and they're so cheap, so I don't feel bad about just taking them off and not wanting to like bother with cleaning them and reusing them. And I think they're so easy to apply. I love them. I ordered 5 pairs of them. I have the 5th pair on my eye, but yeah, I just wanted to mention those because I've never loved a pair of lashes like I love these. The last things I wanted to talk about are these BH Cosmetics brushes. These are all from the Studio Pro line. These 3 are from the Studio Pro eye blending set, I think, and it was like $9 for these 3 brushes. And then this is the tapered highlighting brush, and I got one more brush from the Studio Pro line and I can't find it because I'm a mess of a human being. These brushes are amazing. They are so soft. They blend my eyeshadow like a literal dream. I have used these brushes every single time I've done my eyeshadow since I bought them, so if that doesn't tell you how good they are, I don't know what will. Super cheap. I think BH Cosmetics outshines Morphe by a landslide with their quality of brushes and their prices and just really everything, honestly. So that is it in terms of my favorites for January and February. I don't know if this is really a lot or a little, but hopefully something in here caught your eye or not. I mean, it doesn't bother me either way. If you want to buy them, you want to buy them, and if you love them, that's great, and if you don't want to buy them, that's cool. I hope you enjoyed the video anyways. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you are not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!